everyone, so I'm filming on a new camera, which means that hopefully I won't appear orange anymore and the lighting will be a little bit better, and I'm sat in front of a really huge source of natural lighting, and hopefully I don't look too washed out and the colours are kind of accurate. But seeing as how it's a new camera, I thought I would film something a little bit different, and I'm filming in my living room as well, which I probably won't do all the time, but I just thought that for this particular video it would be a nice idea. And I'm going to film my questions and answers tag, so it's just a collection of questions that I get from you guys all the time, and I thought I would just answer them for you. Now I'm probably going to be really kind of self-conscious in this video because I can't see myself. This camera's got no viewfinder and I find it really weird when I can't see myself, but I'm just going to get on with the questions. So I've got the questions right here on my laptop and I'm going to just read them out and answer them for you. So the first question is, what is your favourite type of music and what age do you think you really got into beauty? My favourite type of music, I've got really eclectic taste in music. I like loads of different types of music, with the exception of I don't like opera and I don't really like dance music. I love 90s music and I really like, you know, just sort of chart music really. Like I love Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, that kind of thing. And then I love kind of things like Bob Marley and kind of soft rock and that kind of thing as well. So I've got quite eclectic taste. But then what age do you think you really got into beauty? I think probably around the age of 11, 12, something like that. I think that's the age where I started to become aware of it, and I've always been really, really interested in it. Then we have, do people in the UK have a fascination with American accents? Because most Americans love when people have British accents. Just curious. I don't think people in the UK have an obsession with American accents, but I think that might be because in the UK there's so many different types of accents. Like people from the Midlands have a different accent to people from London have a different accent to people that are from Essex, for example. It varies very much, so you're kind of used to accents, so people don't tend to bother about it too much. But I know in America people do really like when people have British accents, like in Love Actually, when the American girls like Nick, I think his name is, because he's got an English accent. So I don't think in the UK people are as bothered as they are in the US. What are your favourite shops to shop in? I'm presuming this means clothes shops. My favourite clothes shops are Zara. I love Topshop, even though I do feel like Topshop can sometimes only look good on 15-year-old girls who have zero fat on them. I love H&M. I really like loads of little kind of boutique shops that I have in my area as well, but ASOS, just your kind of average shops like that I tend to shop in. What is your favourite summer 2012 trend? My favourite summer 2012 trend would have to probably be sort of pastel dip dye things. There's loads of skirts going around at the moment that are kind of like really sort of pastel-y soft colours and that kind of thing, and I just think that looks really pretty and really fresh and lovely. But I do really love maxi dresses in the summer as well. I don't feel like that's a specific 2012 trend. I feel like that's just a summer trend in general and has been for the past few years, but I do really like that. Then we have, what type of deep conditioner do you use? At the moment I'm using the Percy & Reed TLC Hydrating Mask. What's your name? This was quite a common one because I think people still haven't kind of realised that. My name is Avia, which is spelled A-V-I-A, and you say it as Avia, not Avia, not Avia. Loads of people always get it wrong. Like, if you thought my name was something else, don't even worry about it, because people in my real life still get it wrong. So it's Avia, but everyone always calls me V, like everybody, because that's just easier for most people. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. I grew up in a house with a lot of pets, but I'll be honest, and don't, you know, butcher me, I'm not really a pet person. I'm not really an animal person. I like them from afar when they're someone else's, but if I had a dog and they put mud on my carpet, I would have a nervous breakdown. I'm not patient enough for that kind of thing. Are you Italian? No, I'm not Italian. And a lot of people were asking me things like, you know, where do you live? Where do you work? How old are you? What else were you asking me? What's your ethnic background, and those types of questions I'm not going to answer, just because I feel really strongly, even more so these days, about keeping my private life private, and I just really want to keep everything private. I don't want any information floating around about me that people can kind of rip into and people can talk about. And I know that if you're watching this video, you're probably a lovely subscriber of mine and you wouldn't dream of doing things like that, but there are people out there who do, and I just don't want to give anyone any ammunition. So questions like that I'm not going to approach. But no, I'm not Italian. I do love Italian food though. What did you study? I studied psychology and I didn't really enjoy it, but I was very good at it. I didn't have to try. I never revised for any of my exams. I actually went to like my final exam and I didn't revise, and I managed to get a really good grade. So I was lucky in that kind of department. I've never been like that with any other subject apart from psychology, but I was just very naturally good at that without even trying. Then we have, why don't you do daily vlog videos? I keep getting asked this, and the reason that I'm not going to do daily vlog videos is because I don't feel like A, my life is that interesting, and B, I don't want to put my private life on the internet. I just don't like it. You know, you read all these things, and like if you see on websites like Guru Gossip and that kind of thing, people just love to pick apart other people's lives, and like the Anna Ciccone, their vlog channel, I can't think what it's called, but they have such horrible comments about their private lives. You know, people comment on people's children and things, and I just think there is no way I am letting that happen to me, because, you know, people can watch my videos and think, oh, she's really ugly, or her voice is really annoying, or oh, she's really orange, oh, she can't put makeup on. I don't care if people say that about me, but if people start talking about my private life, that's something else, and I don't want my private life to kind of be shark bait. So no, I won't be doing any daily vlogs, unfortunately. Then we have, what's one product you can't live without? My one product would have to be foundation. My skin's just really uneven, and foundation just really gives me a big confidence boost. Then we have, do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do have a boyfriend. I've been with my boyfriend for almost 4 years now. Is it horrible when people message you telling you they don't like your username? That isn't horrible. I get far more horrible things said to me on YouTube than that people don't like my username, so if people don't like my username, that really doesn't bother me. How do you grow your hair so long? I've made a video about this and I'm going to put it in the description box for you, because I get asked this really often, and I just did a whole video about it, so I'll put that in the description box. Then, what colour would you describe your hair? I think my hair is kind of like a dark brown with some kind of, I don't know, warm caramelly undertones to it. That's kind of how I describe it. It's my natural colour now, so it is quite hard to describe, and I can't tell you what colour to use to get this kind of colour if you wanted it. I'm not sure why you'd want it though. What's your accent? My accent is, I don't know what my accent is really. I have just, it's not a particular area, it's just how I talk, so I don't really know how to answer that one. Will you do a boyfriend tag? No, I won't do a boyfriend tag. I did do one when I first started out on YouTube, and I was quite naive as to the whole privacy thing, but I have since taken it down because I don't want anybody to, like I said, kind of dissect my relationship and things. And you know, you watch some people's videos and you've got people in the comments saying that they don't really love each other and he's not really into her, and I just can't be doing with all that kind of thing. So no, I won't be doing a boyfriend tag. Then we have, do you live by the seaside? I don't know why someone asked me this, but no, I don't live by the seaside. Then, what's your favourite TV show? My favourite TV show of all time is, without a doubt, Sex and the City. But I do watch other things. I do really like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I do really like Homeland. I love Desperate Housewives, just to kind of name a few. I do like EastEnders as well though. How do you keep your teeth so white? Again, I get asked this a lot, and I've done a video about that as well, so I'll link that in the description box just to not make this video super long. Then, why do you keep your brows so thick? This seems to be a constant cause of controversy on this channel. Some people love my brows, and then loads of other people hate them and think that they need to be thinned out. I like my brows the way they are. If I didn't like them the way they are, then I would thin them out, obviously. You know, like I make beauty videos. If I wasn't happy with something, then I would do something about it. But I like my brows the way they are, and I just like thicker brows. I just think they look more natural, so that's that. Um, what do you hate the most about YouTube? I really, really hate the kind of horrible comments you get, and I don't know, the criticism of YouTube. It's kind of like people think that as soon as you're up there, they can just tear apart everything that you say, everything that you do, and people just love to be really picky, and people love to just say horrible things about you, and just things like that. So I really, really dislike that. Like, I had a lovely, charming person say to me yesterday that they were going to open a guru gossip page about me in the trash section, and I just kind of think, like, you know, if you want to do that, do that. Why are you telling me? Or people who let you know that they've unsubscribed, why are you telling me? Just unsubscribe, you know, like, you don't have to watch me. No one's forcing you to watch me, so just do it silently. I don't understand why, you know, I say things about people, obviously, but I wouldn't say it to them. But I think on YouTube there's that mentality that you can say it to them and it's fine. I don't like that. What camera do you use? A crap one. Up till now it was my webcam, but this is a new camera and I'm not sure what it's called, so I'll have to put a little annotation for it. But I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. Why don't you edit your videos more? The reason I don't edit my videos more is because I personally don't really like really edited videos. I know I probably should edit them a bit more, but I just don't really like it. So that's kind of the reason behind that. But I have started editing them a little bit more, but I generally don't feel like I need that much editing. Like, I don't really get too confused and that kind of thing. And sometimes if I do, I'll just start from scratch. Then this is a really good question. How did you find what your YouTube niche was? So I think you need to kind of think about what it is that's going to be your thing. You know, like, some people are really great with hauls, for example. I don't tend to do loads of hauls because I don't really like watching hauls. And I don't tend to buy things in massive, you know, like, I don't go on a massive shopping spree. I buy little and often. So I think that's that kind of aspect of it. But you just need to kind of figure out what your thing is going to be. So, like, my thing is kind of beauty and body related advice and a little bit of makeup and just things like that. I tend to kind of try and keep it that way because that's just what I feel the most comfortable with. And you need to just kind of figure out what your thing is going to be and try and have kind of like a theme to your channel. Don't make it all over the place. Then why do you sometimes have curly hair and sometimes have straight hair? Because I like the change. Sometimes I feel like having curly hair, sometimes I feel like straightening my hair. Sometimes, you know, if I don't want to wash my hair, then I'll just straighten it for a couple of days. It varies. It's nothing, it's not because I don't like it curly or because I, you know, like it better straight or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just convenience. Then, how tall are you? I am 5'1.5", so I am teeny tiny. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos. I'm not really a big tattoo fan. I like them on other people, but on me personally, I wouldn't have a tattoo. Then the last question is, what are your thoughts on keratin treatments? I'm presuming this means keratin treatments as in like the straightening keratin treatments. And I think if your hair's in quite good condition and you want to do that, then it's fine. But it's not something that I personally would do. I don't like putting loads of chemicals on your hair. I'm even really fussy about dyeing my hair because I don't think that putting chemicals on your hair is good for you and, like, obviously good for your hair. So I tend to try and stay clear of that kind of thing. But if you've researched it really well and you know that it's something that will really benefit you and that will make your life a lot easier, then I would go for it. But I can just really say that research it really, really, really well. One of my best friends is a hairdresser and she always says that, you know, you mustn't go into these things and just think, oh, it'll be okay, it's just hair. You need to really, really know what you're doing. So those are all the questions. If you've got any other questions that, like I said, are not too personal and that kind of thing, then please let me know in the comments below, and like the video if you liked it, and if you've got any other kind of requests or anything like that, then definitely let me know as well, and I will see you all soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.